Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Peglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It's a throw-in. Brahim Diaz. Great ball and chance! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! You give him an inch and he'll...
Sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Morocco make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Brahim Diaz. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Delivered low. Has to go back here. Aguirre spread it left. Knocks it out wide. And it's from range. And that is wildly off target.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly...
It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. Showing good feet. And he whips. Header! Now that is commitment to the cause. But now, Brahim Diaz. That's a throw. Aguirre. Brahim Diaz. And there's a searching pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Amrabat. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's having a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Brahim Diaz. And it's Mazraoui. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's McTominay. Now it's Adams. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz powering forward here. And Amrabat goes looking wide. This looks promising. Adams. McTominay. Morocco currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. And it's Diaz. He'll try from distance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
McTominay. Now it's Adams. Stood up well to him there. Brahim Diaz has created one goal already. Played out wide. Brahim Diaz. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Brahim Diaz. And it's Mazraoui. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Oh, he's having a go! Hits off target and by quite a way.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Robertson. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Now Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. Aguirre. And Diop. Aguirre. And it's Amrabat. And Diop. And here's Brahim Diaz! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Over to the right flank. McTominay gets into a good position. Not the most accurate pass. Some good work on the right flank here. Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Adams, and he's had it nicked away. Diop, and it's with the keeper. Aguirre. Now it's Brahim Diaz. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Gets the shot away!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Out towards the flank. Brahim Diaz. McGinn. Played out to the left flank. No, again there's no way through. Brahim Diaz. And that's going wide left. Real chance! Frustratingly close.
Morocco are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Backward it goes. And it's Hakimi. That has been slung wide. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Brahim Diaz clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
McTominay. Now it's Adams. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Scotland really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He's having a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
McGinn. Scotland ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He'll try from distance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Adams shifted it to the flank. Robertson. Out of play for a throw. Brahim Diaz. And Aguirre. Mazraoui. Now this could be a chance. Brahim Diaz! And they've been given a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams opts for safety. To McGinn. Driving forward. Distributed tidily. Brahim Diaz. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Adams. And the ball's gone astray. Knocks it out wide. Diop. Aguirre. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's McTominay. Hangs in, he's rising! And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
Scotland really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
And the keeper's got it again. Mazraoui. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. McGinn. That'll be a throw-in. Mazraoui. That has been cut short. McGinn. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Amrabat. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Adams. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Just eases him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Adams. That'll be a throw. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Amrabat. And it's Mazraoui.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now that's well seen too. Adams. And the pass is intercepted. Brahim Diaz. Adams. And it's McTominay. McTominay. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Morocco have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Adams. Amrabat. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Christie. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Brahim Diaz. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's in on goal. He's having a hit. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's on it. Can he get away? Shapes to shoot. Goal! Morocco! Into the lead once more. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
After 50 minutes is number
Morocco
20.
leading now. Christie and Robertson. Amrabat. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. McGinn. Scotland disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Quality ball. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a sharp pass. And it's Diaz. He's found a way through. Tries one from range. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
It's a promising position. He has found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. There's the header! And he's following in the end. Robertson plays it short. He's cut it out. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Christie. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Diop. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Brahim Diaz. Diop. And it's Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's just got under that.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Brahim Diaz. Aguirre. Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Now he's... And a chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Scotland really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Begin. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Diop. And Hakimi. Diop. And Aguirre. And it's Mazraoui.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Robertson. It's Christie. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Amrabat. Now it's Adams. Diop. All the way back. Aguirre. And it's Diaz. That's a good ball out wide. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Begin. That's Adams. That's good running with the ball. And he was quick to react. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
McTominay.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's having a go! Christie. Robertson. Hakimi. And back to the keeper. And it's Hakimi. Picked out. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Begin. And Robertson. Adams. Christie. Showing great feet there. And he's managed to get free. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi. And Diop.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out towards the right wing. Brahim Diaz. Begin. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Aguirre. And Hakimi. He is through here. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
McTominay. Adams. Now it's McTominay.
Situation and they'll want to capitalise on now.
Adams. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Adams. Pass somewhat off target. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's tidy. No outsmarting him this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Diaz. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. He's having a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Adams. Oh, that's a key interception. Diop. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's Hakimi. Morocco couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's McTominay. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! Well, now in he goes again. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Diop. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chance for a shot! Christie. Adams. And it's Christie.
Oh, great feat, that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams. Hakimi. And it's Amrabat. Diop. And back to the goalkeeper. And Aguirre. And it's Diaz. And it's made its way to him. Caught offside that time. Hakimi. Oh, that's well spotted. Robertson. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Morocco certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Robertson. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aguirre. I think we're just about done here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's in a great position here, and he's picked out the run. And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. They have stolen level at the last. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum.
And he's intervened well there. McTominay. Adams. Brahim Diaz. This looks promising. Tries one from range. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Christie, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And another try. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Oh, that has got to be it. This has to be it. And he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so off.
And time is up. Morocco have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. Of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Morocco with the corner, they're first. And the shot! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Number 11.
Morocco gain their reward with an early goal. Tries one from range! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Stood up well to him there. Played out towards the right wing. And that's been drilled in. Oh, it's a great ball hit. Chance! It's their second corner of the game. Robertson can get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Diop. Aguirre. And it's Diaz. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Christie. Pass somewhat off target. Diop. And Aguirre. Majraoui. Bunu. And Hakimi. Gives it back. Amrabat. And he's in on goal. Brahim Diaz! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Adams. To McGinn. Adams. That's going wide left. He's found a way through. Christie. Christie unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aim forwards. And here's Brahim Diaz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi. Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Amrabat. Now there's a fine ball. Christie has a look and plays it forward. Aguirre. And it's Mazraoui. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Diop. And Aguirre. That's destined for the flank. Amrabat. And Diop. And it's Hakimi. McGinn. Aguirre. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back into the centre. Brahim Diaz. He's having a hit! No, just not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
McGinn. Adams. Brahim Diaz. Morocco already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. It's anyone's ball now. Christie. No outsmarting him this time. Space for him to turn and look. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's had a shot! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Diaz. He'll try from distance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Adams. Brahim Diaz. And back to the keeper they go. Diop. Backward it goes. He's going for goal! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Well, it's Christie. Thinks about the shot. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ball is over the line. Oh, good-looking ball. McTominay. Aguirre.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Great defending, strong and determined. Played out to the left flank. In towards the... Oh, good effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Robertson. Christie. Aguirre. And it's Mazraoui. And he's intervened well there. McTominay. Adams. Now it's McTominay. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That's a sharp pass. And that has been slung wide. Diop. Out towards the flank. Aguirre. And here's Brahim Diaz. Good ball, good take. Look at the space. Can he finish? Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
It's a throw-in. Nicely spread. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! Real chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Now it's Adams, and it's Christie. Gets a good foot in there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Christie. Now it's Adams.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Christie. Looking to play him in. Robertson. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a look up and delivers. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Amrabat. And Aguirre. And it's Mazraoui. Pinches it off him. Christie. And the return pass. Diop. Aguirre. And Diop. And it's Amrabat. He's looking wide. McTominay. Adams. Played back to the goalkeeper.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Diop. And Aguirre. And it's Mazraoui. That's Brahim Diaz. Some resolute defending there. He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Now he's off and running. And it's Amrabat. And here's Brahim Diaz. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Diaz. Now this could be... There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Robertson. That's Adams. Robertson. And Amrabat. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Tries one from range.